Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paints with Mike, and you can probably tell in my voice the excitement of starting this beautiful bird pictures that I got on the Amazon. So yeah, this came today, I've created it up today, and I just want to dive into it. Like, it is so good. I just really want to dive into this. Now we have got only 4 trays available, so we're gonna start all over the place in this one. I haven't checked the stick. Yeah, that's pretty good. So what we'll start off with is, I think I'd like to start off with this big chunky bird at the top. I reckon that's probably a mum, and these are her 2 chicks maybe, or mum, dad, and then the chick, I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll start off about there, and we'll get this going, I think, because I don't know why, I just really fancy doing this one. So yeah, I'm super happy right now to be starting this. Itching to get started into it, so we better get started, eh? So yeah, so let's get that down a bit. So about, yeah, that'll do. So we'll start on this 2 colour, which is, no, actually, we'll start on this beautiful baby blue. I'm actually using this red pen, and it feels quite weird because inside there's no batteries, so it feels awfully light. I'm so used to them feeling like heavy and stuff. We're going to take that up a minute. Today has been a very wet Essex here today. It has been rather, I'm just going to realign this because it's hanging over slightly and getting stuck here. So, and I've just done it again. Oh no, what's going on, Mike? Fiddly bits. There we go. I was just getting stuck to the edge there. So, yeah, today has been a really wet day. It's just been raining non-stop. It just hasn't stopped raining. And earlier I went out to the Amazon locker because I had a parcel to pick up, which had this in it, and got back, and then I totally forgot that I had to post a Finity parcel. So I was like, I ain't going out in that again. I was literally drenched. I got in, had to change it, get into a change of clothes, and then put my trousers on the radiator to try and dry them, because I was like, I've got to go back out later, and my hoodie is still really wet, so it's taken ages to dry, because it's obviously what jeans are the worst, because jeans, because they're heavy, they take forever to dry, and the heating's been on most of the day and it's still not doing it. So it's like the water of the, it's like the water inside the jacket is making the radiator cold. But yeah, it's just been very miserable weather, and I spent the afternoon sort of just getting on with YouTube and trying to pack these parcels up, and just as I'm about to go, I forgot that they're on the radiator and they're still wet, and I just keep, you know when you put them on the radiator but you keep alternating the position of them to try and dry it all? Well, they're still wet, and then I'm thinking, do I go out and post them now? Or I really don't want to do them tomorrow, you see, because I'm going into Whittam and I need my bag sort of empty so that I can bring home my other parcels. I didn't really want to go to the shop and then go all the way back to my mum's to then go all the way back out to the train station, you know. So I'm hoping that I can, we'll give it another hour or so, and then I'll try and get it off today. And if it's wet, it's wet, you know, there's nothing I can do. So, you know, I'd rather they go today than tomorrow, because it just saves me a job. I mean, I can do it tomorrow, but it's just, you know, when you've got them wrapped and you just want them out of the way, you know, that's how I feel at the moment. Because remember, the quicker you send it off, the quicker you're going to get the money. The longer you take to send it, it's every day is delaying more of that money to be sent. But look at this, isn't this beautiful? I think I know a creator that would like this. Crazy Borg is Louise. I think she does a few bird pictures here and there. But yeah, I am so happy I started this today. Really beautiful. It's a lovely shade as well, isn't it? So it's one of them ones that are very, you know, really, really shading and stuff. So, yeah. Okay. Now, someone did ask me today, how did I get into doing Temu PRs? And it was from a lady called Diamond Paints with Kim. So, Kim, I have sent you the link, but basically, I didn't ask Temu, and Temu didn't ask me. There's a thing, obviously, with most collaborations, a company will reach out to you, but Temu have a program called a seeding program. And I got into that program. I never knew anything about it. I got into it by a channel called Diana Loves Colouring, or Diana Loves Colours. And she was speaking about it, and I thought, oh, well, you know, I'll join. Now, to the best of my knowledge, you sign up. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you've got. What they're looking for is popularity in the video. So, say like you've got 50 views, you have to. I think you have to pass like 50 views for it to like approve it. But people do love unboxings, and they've seen that, you know, a lot of my Temu unboxings are quite popular. So all I can suggest is that you sign up to it, and then just keep submitting your videos. They'll give you like an affiliation link, and then you get yourself some credit. Normally it's £24 for the first level, and you just keep going up the level. I'm on level 2 now, and I've already got another PR on the way. So yeah, that's how I got into it. So just Google the seeding program. I have sent you the link for that program back to you, but yeah, that's how you do it, really. Because it did surprise me as well, because like I always consider my channel a small channel regardless. You know, I'm not one of these big YouTubers that are in like the thousands. I just do it, my videos, out of enjoyment. I don't want to consider it as like a job, because it isn't. And I really just do it out of fun, really, I suppose. But yeah, so join up to it, and you never know, you might get some goodies. But it was so funny, because the first time I signed up to it, you remember, the very first time was when I did that Valentine's haul, and we have categories, so we can only select the categories they say, and I didn't realise there's a search bar within the category, so you can search for items. So I've realised that now, so I now have I've done the craft one, and I'm on the home essentials one now, and I thought I'll just type in diamond painting, and they came up, so I was like, yay. So, because you got to remember as well, like, you've got to base the products on what your channel's about. For example, I'm a diamond painting channel, so I'm going to try and look for diamond painting related stuff. So yeah, don't just like randomly pick things that don't fit in with like your channel. So for example, I'm a diamond painting channel, so I'm not going to pick like clothing to go on a diamond painting channel, or like games or stuff, you know. So I hope that helps, Kim, and hopefully we'll see you soon doing some PRs. Everyone does PR packages, so the community in diamond painting, everyone's well known for like our Temu unboxings, because most of us do Temu unboxings. So I don't think, I mean, when Temu came out, or Temu, you know, it was all the new thing, and it was sort of like my favourite company. And after a few months, I do still shop like with the Works and the Range, but I don't think I have a favourite. I mean, at the time it was Temu, you know, it's a brand new company, you know, but it's like the Range. I've gone back to the Range now, so I don't think I have a favourite, to be fair with you. But I can't believe, you know, with this month I've flew by projects. I've really getting a lot done. So it's quite amazing, really, how many I've done. So what we'll do now is we'll go into this head shape that he's wearing here, and get some of that done around here. And then after this, I'll probably just, if my jacket's wet, it's wet. It's playing on my mind, because you know when you've got to do something, but it's playing on your mind to go and do that thing until you do it. Like, if I know I've got to do something, it keeps bugging me and bugging me and bugging me until I do it. So I thought, well, I'll have a cup of tea, give it another half an hour or so on the radiator, and then hopefully it's dry. I'm going to get wet again, but it's not going to be smacking it down like earlier. That was a big mistake going out when it was doing that, but I just wanted to get this product, and I'm so pleased I did, because it's turned out absolutely beautifully. And yeah, massive thank you to Our Future Health. I'm not collaborated with them in any way, shape or form. It's just I did a survey, donated a blood sample and got a tenner out of it. So, and they actually sent me an email going, here's a £10 voucher towards the costs of visiting the centre. And I actually walked to it. Like, it's not actually that far from me. So it didn't actually cost me to walk there, but it's just nice to get something back for your time, you know. Oh, sorry, a bit of flatulence there. It's quite funny this, because he's got his nose there, and then it's like he's like picking up a blue worm or something. So yeah, but there are paintings. It's like this one today, I just wanted it. I wanted to dive into it. I wanted to start doing it. And then some paintings I can get, they come in the day and I just want to get them, you know, started. And then other days I'm just like, yeah, put it to the side. That can be done whenever, you know. So yeah. Well, doesn't that look gorgeous? I think what I'll do is I'll circulate it around here. It does look like it's got a tinge of green in it as well, but I think that's looking really lovely. And I'm back on my Pixel phone now, because I've noticed with my iPhone, when I film with it, it's saying that I've got 96% of battery health. So that's not by charging it. It basically tells you a percentage of how old your battery is, basically. So if that gets below 80, we're going to be in the shits, basically, because you'll be forever charging it. So I had to make like room on this phone to try and start filming with this one. And I love filming with the Pixel because it really helps out with the edit, because I've got a pause button, so I can just like pause it and cut it there if I wanted to. It just really helps out. With the iPhone, it doesn't have that feature, so if you go out the room, you've got to like chop it out, you know. So it's got to be a blue tit, isn't it? It's very pretty for this bird. It's so vibrant. So it must be a blue tit. I can't think what else it would be. A starling is normally grey brown, very similar to a thrush bird. A blackbird is normally black with an orange beak, so I can't think what else it would be there. This is probably a robin, this one here, because obviously it's got the red chest, but yeah, I can only assume that this is a blue tit. I mean, the charity that probably would know what this is would be the Royal Society for the Prevention of Birds. So it would be the RSPB. That will probably know off by heart what type of bird this is. So yeah, back in the day when I used to like donate with them, I got a free bird box for signing up, and we've had a few bird tits over the past go in there, and the cat next door to my mum's thinks it's okay to keep trying to disturb them. Well, as we all know, if there's chicks in that bird box and you try to disturb it, they will leave the nest. They will abort the chicks and just move on. One bird that I really love is the house martin, because they're a very intelligent bird. They build their nests up near the fascia of your house, and they have a clever way of using their saliva to stick mud and twigs and build like a nest to the house. They're ever so fascinating to watch, you know, where they're building it. And in the old house, the neighbour next door decided it was a great idea to put a brush up and basically knock it off the thing. And I think, you know, to myself, there could be chicks in that, like, because they tried several times, the birds tried several times to do it onto our fascia, but it just would not stick. Another time we've had a very bizarre nest. It was in the gutter, and we couldn't work out. One day the water was just like spilling over the top, and it wasn't actually going down the guttering pipe. Well, it turns out there was like all these twigs and stuff in the top of the gutter. So I think at the time my dad climbed up there with a ladder and tried to figure out what was the blockage. Well, it turns out there was this dove that nested a nest in the actual guttering, like the runner, and then where it goes down the pipe. She nested it in that gutter, and that's where they nested. So I dread to think what it would do when the rain gets near it. It would probably like make the nest wet, but I'll never forget that. But I don't think, I recall vaguely that she didn't lay any eggs. She just randomly built a nest to sit in. To the best of my knowledge, I don't think we ever saw eggs there, because she was there for like a good fair like month, and that keep coming back. And I think my dad's got some it said flowers photos somewhere, so yeah. So it's going to be one of them, one with the masks as well. I'm intrigued as to how the what the yellow's going to look like next to it. So yeah, another reason why I want to go up the shop is because the Yodel shop is inside the co-op, so it means that I can get a few goodies, you know. So yeah, it's not actually a shop as such, but you know, the Yodel, they just print it off a machine thing. But it's nice to just like drop your parcels off and then have a little browse around. I'll tell you what I really fancy is Wotsits, giant Wotsits. Oh, so good. Okay, so that's the one. Now I've thought of them, I'm definitely gonna probably go. So now we're going to do the yellow. Actually, before that, we'll just do this sliver of green that we've got here, because we have got that available. So we've got green there, and then there's a sliver of green here. So we'll just pop that green in. I like the foresty green they've used on this. It's nice sort of forestry colour. It reminds me of the film Bambi. So, yeah. Whoops. I think the last time I worked on a bird was probably when I did Barney, which was an owl that I did. If you look towards the very start of my channel, around about 2022, I did a barn owl called Barney. And that's another one that Liz Harrison likes. She likes doing owls and stuff. So, yeah, that was put on the wall. Really enjoyable one that was. Really enjoyed that. Because it was not too dark. It was like all the lovely creams and vanilla sort of colours. So they were really, really lovely. So yeah, I wonder what this sliver of green is. I mean, it's like a green caterpillar walking, walking across and stuff. So we have got green on the trees here, but I think my focus at the moment would like to be this bird and stuff. So we'll do a bit of that first of all. I think this works nicely. I mean, we've got a bit of dark blue going in as well, so this is lovely. Tell you what, my May completions, they're really light. I love Fridays because I'm off from work until the Sunday, so I really get a lovely full day of painting, and I've done a bit of alternating today, so I've done a bit of my butterfly, and now I'm doing a bit of this. I was going to see if I could squeeze in another session of the butterfly, but I don't think we'll have time now with daylight and stuff, because I can't put a light board under it because these have cardboard on the back, so you can't really put a light board under it. But yeah, and to be fair, I thought £6.99 was a little bit pricey for one painting. I tried to keep my budget for diamond paintings under around about the £5 mark. I'll pay more if I absolutely love it, you know, I'll pay more. But I do spend quite a lot on paintings, so I try to get paintings at about £5 each. Some paintings you look at and you think £10 for that, that's like not worth it, you know. But I suppose the bigger they go, the you know, the maximum they are. I know Crazy Louise Borges, she likes, sorry, Crazy Borges, her name's Louise, she likes to keep to the £5 mark as well. So yeah, that's looking lovely. So next we'll go down here in the two here. So it does sort of make you wonder, doesn't it? Because it's like a dark orange and then you've got that lighter bit, but it's all the same drill. So yeah, oh, this is lovely. Really happy with this. Oh, I don't like it when they do gaps. Look, oh, that's so annoying. Look at all that gappage. Oh, it's off-putting that. I don't like that. See, what is the point in that? They've done like that massive gap and then you're like joining them back up again. Oh dear, oh dear. Never mind. Got this lovely apple bramley pie the other day from the Co-op. That was quite nice. It's nice when you go in late because you see all like the reduced stand, and that's when you get like a bucket full of goodies. I love checking out the reduced stand. But apparently they've been having problems with the meal deal. And where it's supposed to be £6, the till's putting it through as £4. So the manager is kicking off steam. She's not happy. And then another thing she doesn't like is, say like something's reduced, Co-op staff do get a discount card so they can get so much of their shopping. But what's annoying is she doesn't like it when, say like something's reduced to 74p and it's got reduced to 74p, you can actually get more discount off with that card. So she doesn't like it, the fact that you get more discount. So there's a bit of cellophane there, so we'll just focus on this bit for the minute. But yeah, I don't know why that would annoy her, because like I suppose she likes to get the shop as much money as possible, but you know, it would be head office who would lose out on money, I should imagine. But trouble is with the Co-op is it's just super expensive. I mean, I went in there the other day and got a Kinder Bueno and it was 75p, and I'm thinking to myself, like, that's near enough. If I spend like £1, I can get like a massive bar of dairy milk for that sort of cost, and it's sort of, you know, it's such a con. But yeah. But yeah, I was just thinking about going to Tesco to get there's a new dairy milk called Crunchy, but I need to stay away from chocolate really. But they close in at 8 o'clock, so that's done me a favour really, because I dare say they won't, I doubt it if they'll do it in the Co-op. That's what I like about the Co-op up here, is that it's like open till like proper late, like 11 o'clock and stuff. since the you know the Yodel's been up there, I tend to go more that way now. I used to always go to the Coggeshall Tesco, but don't really ever need to go there anymore because I'm always doing Yodel packages, so I can just shop in that shop. But I need to find my points card because I'm missing out on like loads of points because I'm part of 4 different co-ops. So you've got the East of England, which is the green card. You've got the other co-op, which is blue, and then you've got the Chelmsford Star, which is like an orangey white. And for some reason, they won't let you use the green or blue one in that store, so it's rather annoying. Though there is a bit of a gappage, I think that works. I mean, it would be nice to put dual there, but I'm very picky, as you can see. I like things looking perfect. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going over to collect all my parcels. I've got a Temu package came, which has a dinosaur in it. And you know my love for dinosaurs. I feel like there's a bug crawling on me. The hell? You know when like you're sitting there and you can feel something crawling on you, and then you look down and there's like nothing there? It's weird. It's like just now I felt something crawling up my neck and there's nothing there, so I don't know what's making it do it. It's probably the t-shirt rubbing against the neck, but yeah. Yeah, I think I'll go up the co-op after this and just drop them off. Because where possible, I do like to get it off the same day. Quite lucky in that respect because I live quite close to where all the drop-offs are. Apologies. I think I'll get up to this line and then I'm going to have a bit of my tea. So it'd be nice if we could finish all this bird today, but I haven't got the 8 drill kit up. But I think we've done all that. I mean, we're what, 27 minutes in and we've done all that already? That's so cool. But that is gorgeous, isn't it? I was quite surprised that this wasn't in the range, because they do sell Hinkler Create products in there, so it was a bit surprising. And normally on a Friday, Burping Pig. I've never actually personally watched it, but it looks like it's the same pig as the film called Babe. You know, Babe Pig. So yeah. Do you know what? I could do this easy on a night stream. We're just flying by like this. Again, you can't really multi-place on this because of the way the contour's going. So that's another bummer there, but never mind. I normally say to myself, like, once I go out, I don't go out again, but I just want to get these parcels off now. Because they just, like, sitting on my sofa and I could do with them out of the way, really. And then you just get them off and then you get more that come through and it's like, here we go again. So, but it's all good. You know, any money that I make, I tend to like pay bills or get my bills in front a bit, and sometimes I'll buy more paintings to do, and yeah, just basically reinvest it back into diamond painting, really. This tiny little Winnie. Oh, look at that. That's very, very small. But we've got to get it out, because if we don't get it out, it gets stuck up the Ujimafluge, and then we will have problems trying to place them. It's so tiny! Can't believe that. Super small. So cute. I can't believe how long we got on the clock. 35 minutes still. Oh, do you know what? We can do a bit of the flowers then, I reckon. What have we got here? We've got 3. We could do a bit of that. When I was kitting this up, normally when I kit up, I work from the biggest colour at first, but I was just kitting up any colour that I had, so that I can I just pick them out, kit up, you know, because I just wanted to dive into it. With the ones that are not necessarily in a block process, where they're not full drills and you've got strange contours, it's lovely because you can just, like, you know, you can really just go your own sort of pattern and stuff. There we go again. Guess number 4, please. I was watching this program earlier, and it's called 4 in a Bed, and basically it's these different hotel owners, and they all sleep in different they all sleep in each other's hotels, and then they have to pay them the price that they charge, and they either underpay it or they overpay it. So if it's really good, they'll overpay it, and then if it's like really poor accommodation, they underpay it, but then they have to explain to the other owner why they've underpaid the amount. But this man called Terry, he was proper kicking off, because this guy said to them that they don't, it was self-catering, so obviously with self-catering you're not going to get an oven, so, or you get no breakfast provided. So I could see where he was coming from, because the other guy underpaid them because they had to buy butter, and the guy was he was getting like proper wound up, and the lady was going, listen Terry, you know, but I could see his point, because they've penalised him by not paying him the full cost and underpaying him a tenner, because they've had to go and get butter. And he was trying to explain to them that it's self-catering, they don't provide a breakfast service. So, you know, I could see where he was coming from, and to just like undercharge them a tenner because they don't do that. I mean, it would have said that on the booking, prior to booking, that they don't do self-catering, but I thought that was really wrong. And someone complained because there was all shit stuck on the toilet seat, and yeah, she weren't happy, so she didn't want to pay the amount, and oh my god, this, you know, so, and then at the end you get a winner, so they'll say who's won, and the look on the other person's face, they were not happy, and they were like, we only lost because she got overpaid the £53, so, because she was really happy with her stay, so she overpaid £53, so they can actually, you know, put a bit more to it if they're really happy and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, it's not really a program I normally go for. It was just like on the TV. So what do you guys think of this very vibrant bird? I think it's looking quite nice. It's not a sort of pastel vibe, but they've done it like on a vibrant, and the way they've got the flowers as crystals. I always get confused between what's crystals, what's rhinestones, because they all look the same to me. So yeah. Been itching as well to get started on these lovely coasters. Really want to get them done. Looking at that, I think that white's really kind of bring out the orange, you know. So that's going to be quite lovely to do, I think. So So yeah, we'll just go around here a bit, and then we'll I think we'll finish all the yellow. No, we'll tinker with that idea. I was going to finish it all off, but I feel like we need to work on one bird at a time. So there is a few yellows up here, so we'll do that next, I think. And also with Hinkler Create, they print the schematic on the spine, so they also don't give you the DMC code. Like, they'll give you the number of the symbol, but not the DMC. So what I tend to do is just put these in a pot saying spare jewels to whatever painting it is. But they really need to print as the DMC, because if I was looking at that, I wouldn't know what color that relates to, because some colors like whites, they have different coding. So you get like 3865, then you get a 782, which is like an off-white. So yeah, you can see all like these little tiny ones splattered around. There's a lot of these tiny drills going around here. There's one there. It's about 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a lot of these small ones. So I'm not sure if this one has had a problem or what, but right, okay, so what I'll do now, there's a little bit of a yellow in his towel. Let's just work on these flowers up here at the moment. It's quite annoying because they've cut half the symbol off here. Let me have a bit more drink, actually. I think we've done a really good section there. So we'll have a bit of the yellow up here. Okay, so that's 7, so it's yellow. I love it when they do this, like they do the inner bit and then the outer bit, and these look like little cherries or grapes. But did you actually know a grape is apparently supposed to be, no, a dried raisin is apparently a grape. They just dry the grape, so that's quite interesting. I never actually knew that. I found it out the other day, so but I'm going to miss painting tomorrow because I'm off to my relatives, so I won't get no painting done. No! Having said that, I might do a bit of my off-camera ones, because I do have a few off-camera ones over there to do. So we'll just take that back a bit and we'll just go around his little tail that we've got here and get that done out the way. This pen don't want to pick up today. There we go. Okay. Whoops. What's happened to that? Whoops. Yeah. Right. So that's that. So now we have the question of where do we go from here? So what I'll do is I'll take a quick break there because we've got some of this 3 plumbed up here in my lovely. This is an old tray that Diamond Paints with TM got me, but it's been in the cupboard and I've been having a big sort of clear out of stuff that I don't use anymore, so I'm whacking it on Vinted to sell, and that's where I found it and I was like, oh my god, like I wonder where that went. I'm gonna have to start using that again. Normally I only get these out in like when it's Valentine's and stuff, because you get it, it's like a heart tray. So but this is what happens when you're very low on trays. So I've literally got hundreds of green trays, but I think I'm down to my last sort of 2 now until more come in from Diboo. So I'll be kitting up later, getting a bit more kit up done. Lovely jubbly. I've been having a few problems with these pens not sticking, but yeah. This is, I think that's very similar to that, isn't it? But this is a beautiful piece. I call my wasp, I think I named him Henry, but I'm calling it the Bognor Wasp because I got it from Bognor, and I probably will get more out when I'm there, so I'm always on the lookout for paintings. I'm really hoping that Liz does another sort of bundle package, because when she offered me a bundle package, I bought that, and I really, it was lovely getting all the different paintings. So she only charged like £7 for the whole pack. I thought that was amazing. Okay, so that's that done. So what I'd like to do now, we've got a bit of fort here. So this is sort of like the darker blue in here. So we're going to do the fort now, and get some more of this. So as you can see, I'm mainly focusing on this bird here, and get as much of this done as possible. How are we doing for time? 46, good God, 46 minutes. We've just got into the best bit. It's always the way. But yeah, these are beautiful, beautiful. I really must show you Kiwi, who is my, when Gray left home and went to my brother's home, I never thought that he would move the bird to his house, but obviously that he had other ideas. He bought my mum a budgie because he felt bad for taking Gray, even though it was his bird. Get it right? So she got a budgie again, and this bird is ever so beautiful. It's green and yellow, and if you type it on Google, like green and yellow budgie, it's like a kiwi sort of colour, so that's why we call it Kiwi. But I really would love to get a custom of him. So some of my friends said that they could do it for me if I sent over the picture, and then they would like show me what size would work and then pass it back to me, and then I put all the information in the website and order it, you know. So yeah, I think parrots are the, you know, the most colourful of all birds. They're really lovely. Really can't be asked to go back out now, but I want me Wotsits. Do you ever get like that, Roxanne, like you get a craving for like something and you have to go out and get it? I get a craving for diamond painting like nearly every day, buying them, but I'm not always buying. Like every night I'm more like through the news, I'm having a little browse and I'm always ordering something. Just give it a bit of a shake, it's getting a bit clogged up here. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just finish this little towel section that we've got going down here, and then we'll call that a session. Love that, you know, that streak of blue. So if we had that black, we would have finished, and the 9, we would have finished that, but we've done a lot. I'm very impressed. I didn't think we'd get all that done. But yeah, so it's very, very good. And I'll come back, cook dinner, and then probably whack Dragon's Den on. Have you done birds, Linda? I'm sure you've done a bird before. It was it a cardinal or something? I'm sure you've done birds. Linda tends to do a lot of like house and villages and stuff. So a lot of house ones. But I'm sure I've seen you do a bird. But anyway, we must finish there. So that's what it's looking like. I don't know why we've got a random bit of yellow there, but hey ho. So annoying when they do that, isn't it? Like you go in that lovely sort of colour and then they wreck it by putting a bit of yellow in there. That should have, I mean, obviously I know the African grey parrot normally has like a bit of a red in its tail, but I would have liked that all blue. But remember, you can always swap it out. But let us know what you think of that. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. I've had a blast doing that. So I can't wait for the next session. Thank you for watching and sharing your time with me. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing and all that palaver. And always tap that notification bell so that you won't miss a video. And if you want to get this for yourself, I will put the link for the Amazon link, so I got this off Amazon. And we'll see you on the next session, where hopefully, I think my plan of action will be just to focus on up here and then sweep it down into this bird here. That looks like a quail, actually, because quails tend to, like, they're very tiny birds that run around the bottom of the cage. We've got a few quails that's passed away a few years ago, so they're funny little birds. And we used to have a quail that was, we bought it from the pet shop, and it was in the box with another quail, and they kept fighting, so we had to sort of like tap the box to sort of like tell them to stop it. But you can put like a separate thing in there. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care, have a lovely rest of the evening, diamond painting or whatever you may be doing, watching a movie, going to the cinema, going shopping, and we'll see you next time. Bye.